The Gaulish calendar appears to have divided the year into two halves, the dark half, beginning with the month Simonius, the October/November lunation, and the light half, beginning with the month Giomonius, the April/May lunation. The entire year may have been considered as beginning with the dark half, so that the beginning of Simonius may be considered the Celtic New Year's Day. The celebration of New Year itself may have taken place during the 3 nights of Simonius, Gaulish Trinix Samo, the beginning of the lunar cycle which fell nearest to the midpoint between the autumnal equinox and the winter solstice. The lunations marking the middle of each half-year may also have been marked by specific festivals. The Coligny calendar marks the midsummer moon Silanasad, but omits the midwinter one Siambalk. The seasons are not oriented at the solar year, namely solstice and equinox, so the midsummer festival would fall considerably later than summer solstice, around the 1st of August, Lunasad. It appears that the calendar was designed to align the lunations with the agricultural cycle of vegetation, and that the exact astronomical position of the sun at that time was considered less important. In medieval Ireland, Samhain became the principal festival, celebrated with a great assembly at the royal court in Tara, lasting for 3 days. After being ritually started on the hill of Lachga, a bonfire was set alight on the hill of Tara, which served as a beacon, signaling to people gathered atop hills all across Ireland to light their ritual bonfires. The custom has survived to some extent, and recent years have seen a resurgence in participation in the festival. Samhain was identified in Celtic literature as the beginning of the Celtic year, and its description as Celtic New Year was popularized in 18th century literature from this usage in the Romanticist Celtic revival. Samhain is still popularly regarded as the Celtic New Year in the contemporary Celtic cultures, both in the 6 Celtic nations and the diaspora. For instance, the contemporary calendars produced by the Celtic League begin and end at Samhain. The Ulster cycle is peppered with references to Samhain. Many of the adventures and campaigns undertaken by the characters therein begin at the Samhain night feast. One such tale is Echtranere, the adventure of Nera, concerning one Nera from Connacht who undergoes a test of bravery put forth by King Ailill. The prize is the king's own gold-hilted sword. The terms hold that a man must leave the warmth and safety of the hall and pass through the night to a gallows where 2 prisoners had been hanged the day before, tie it with around one man's ankle, and return. Others had been thwarted by the demons and spirits that harassed them, as they attempted the task, quickly coming back to Ailill's hall in shame. Nera goes on to complete the task and eventually infiltrates the city, where he remains trapped until next Samhain. Taking etymology into consideration, it is interesting to note that the word for summer expressed in the Echtranere is Samraid. The other cycles feature Samhain as well. The Cath Mage Tuaird, Battle of Mag Tuaird, takes place on Samhain. The deities Morrigan and Dagda meet and have sex before the battle against the Fomorians. In this way the Morrigan acts as a sovereignty figure and gives the victory to the Dagda's people, the Tuatha Dé Danann. The tale The Boyhood Deeds of Fiann includes an important scene at Samhain. The young Fiann Mac Cumhale visits Tara where Ellen the Burner, one of the Tuatha Dé Danann, puts everyone to sleep at Samhain and burns the place. Through his ingenuity Fiann is able to stay awake and slays Ellen, and is given his rightful place as head of the Fianna. Samhain is observed by various Neopagans in various ways. As forms of Neopaganism can differ widely in both their origins and practices, These representations can vary considerably despite the shared name. Some Neopagans have elaborate rituals to honor the dead, and the deities who are associated with the dead in their particular culture or tradition. Some celebrate in a manner as close as possible to how the ancient Celts and living Celtic cultures have maintained the traditions, while others observe the holiday with rituals culled from numerous other unrelated sources, Celtic culture being only one of the sources used. L.